So hey everybody, again I just wanted to show those realtors that are, thinking about the broker of record that they're at and the fees that they pay. Massive fees in the real estate business. Wanted to show you, this came across today. I'm getting paid for one of my listings. I can't show you the listing, so I blocked it out. I don't really want to show you my email address, so I blocked it out as well too. But this is the official email from 1:32 today. The property on a road in Windsor, and this particular postal code closed, and I'm getting paid for it. So how do I get paid? Well, the total commission was 3% on this particular sale because it was an estate clean out as well too. So all of that's been handled. So it was $12,000, a significant sum of money. There was $1,563 worth of HST added on because there's 13 per, a seller pays 13% HST. And then $1,200 of this, 10% of it, $1,203 automatically goes to the stock purchase plan to own the brokerage at Real. And I get a 10% discount. I think it's a 10% discount. There's some kind of discount on, it might even be more than that. I don't know. I don't pay any attention to it. It doesn't really matter. So $1,203 went into the stock purchase plan, the 10%. That's the maximum that we can put into the stock purchase plan, and I put the maximum in there. I'm an American in Canada, and that's what we do in America. We always put the maximum amount in. So 1203. I bought 200 shares, and I got 20 shares free. Because 10% of 1203 is 120 at a $6 stock. That's about 20 shares. I got for free for selling the house on Alexis. Now, that might not seem like much, but over time, that's added up. If you're doing 25 or 30 transactions per year, this number starts adding up pretty quickly. That's how part of the way I've gotten free stock as well too. Once I capped, I got stock. They gave me stock as a benefit. Here, congratulations, you capped. Once I get to Elite this year as well too, again, they give me up to $16,000 of stock. It's a nice gift to have from your brokerage. I don't know why people are working over at a bricks and mortar brokerage. I don't get it. I don't understand. So, okay, thank you for the stock. And then because I'm at 100% of my transactions, because of the production that I otherwise put across the channel, because of how much investing I'm doing back into my business, I just pay a $285 broker fee, which is errors and omissions, checking on it, and the processing fee. That's all I pay, $285. Now, keep in mind, out of the listing, I had all of the other things. If I took photos and did video and all that other stuff, I've already paid for all of that. It's already come out of the business. This is the net proceeds from the sale of this particular property. So 12,000 plus HST minus stock options minus broker fee equals 12,107. And that money is wiring into my accounts today, 12,107. It's how I get paid. And I just submitted this check to them on Tuesday. And here it is, this is Wednesday. And I'm already getting paid. I don't have to wait until some arbitrary, we didn't get your payment in time, you're going to have to wait till next week's payroll run before you get paid. No. I get paid. Comes across my account, goes in there right away. I don't have to wait for anything. It's all technology based. No human involved with it. Well, there is humans involved with it, but it's all technology based. Click, 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 click. Congratulations, you get paid. So I don't know why people are still in the old bricks and mortar brokerage model, because it's broken. It's collapsing. It's going by the way of the dodo bird. If you'd like to have some conversations about joining Real, be more than happy to have those conversations with you. I don't understand why you're over someplace else. I don't understand why you're paying an 80-20 and then going down to 90-10 or even 95-5. I don't get it. You're not getting any ownership stake in the brokerage, in the ongoing business. None whatsoever. The owner's taking the money for them, saying, thank you very much. I appreciate the profit you're allowing me to make for doing nothing, for not even being a realtor, for being a broker of record. So then, last part of this is very simple. So over at Real, if I have a team member join me, or if I have a other realtor come in to Real, then I also get paid for that. It's just another layer of payment, if you will. So if I have a team member, I can dictate or determine how much my team member gets. You know, at some teams here in town, the massive team here in town, the broker of record gets 60% and the team members get 40%. And it varies depending upon what their personal production is. Okay? I don't do any of that. If you're a team member, you're going to be on any 40-60, you're going to get 60% of anything that I otherwise create for you. Because I'm going to be investing in you. I'm going to be building all kinds of different systems for you if you're my team member. Okay? I'm going to be making that investment in you. So I'm going to be gaining something to be able to get some kind of ROI off of you being here. At some points in time, it's going to take a little bit of time before I'm going to start getting an ROI. But then let's say that I die or I retire, I'm still going to end up getting paid by Real. Even if I die, it's in perpetuity that I get paid because I'm an owner of the firm. Hey, you're still an owner of the firm. You owned us. You invested in us. You believed in us. We're going to believe in you for forever too. So my beneficiary gets paid. Now, if you're a realtor and you join and the team can stay alive, it's the Brian Realty team. Brian doesn't have to still be here. If you're still out there working in the Brian Realty team and you're still out there selling houses, then the Brian Realty team, my beneficiary, still gets paid. Now, if you're just joining me as a realtor, joining Real as a realtor someplace across Canada or the United States, doesn't matter where, to get to 100%, to get those 100% checks, those are nice checks to get. No cuts. It's nice to buy stock. No cuts at a discount of a great, massive, growing company that's up 305% so far this year. Who wouldn't want to buy that at a discount? What the heck? So, separate realtor. Say you're in Denver, Colorado. I'm picking on Denver, Colorado today. You join Real and you keep selling houses in Denver. I get, because I attracted you, I'm staying in contact with you and I'm helping you in any way that I can. Maybe I end up flying out to Denver to be able to help you. I don't know. Don't know what it's going to take. But because you're out there as a realtor and I attracted you to the company, the longer you stay at the company, again, even if I die, my beneficiaries still get paid. That cut that the company otherwise gets, part of that goes to me. Even though I died, I still, for my family, I still earn money. Now, yeah, if you're out there selling 35 houses a year, That's some really good money to my RIP, to my family. If you are out there recruiting or attracting or building a team, then I get more RIP to my family if I die. Again, I just don't get it. I don't understand why realtors flock to working in the brokerage model in Canada. It's like going to the bank to do your business. Why would you put your money at the bank when there's so many other places you can put your money? Why lock it in the bank? I don't get that either. I don't do any banking business. I am the antithesis of the bank. I don't owe any money to anybody. I paid the bank off. It's like, holy crap, they want to charge me massive amounts of interest. I don't want to pay them any interest at all. I want to pay myself interest. I'm going to work really, really freaking hard and get everything all paid off. It's just how it is. I don't understand. So if you're starting to understand and looking at different options, how can I do better for myself and not make a broker of record rich? Let's have some of those conversations. I'd like to invest in you. If I can help you in any way. You got to be willing to work, though, or I work my butt off. Because I want to build up stock. So not only am I building up stock for my future, and the stock's up 305% so far this year. We can go and pull it up even. Let's do that while we're here on this video. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Finance. Sorry, I've got paperwork on my desk. There's so much paperwork on my desk going on, but there's some cars up here as well too. But let's go finance. Yahoo Finance, Stock Market Live. It's 246, so real. $6.19 right now. It's been up as high as what, 640 to 644 today. It's $6.19. So it does vary. It's a 52-week range. It's rated at $6.64 is its 52-week high. It started the year at $1.28. So I was buying stock back in January for $1.28. The houses I sold back then at a discount even. So that's what's going on. Now, if and our market cap, look at what our market cap is, 1.21 billion. This right here, market cap, 1.21 billion. Okay? If we go and we pull up Remax, they're $11.36. Their market cap is $356 million. $356 million. Remax Holdings. Huh? Their stock is $11.36. But if we go out, let's go to a 1-year return. Their stock is down 30% so far for the year. Huh? Let's go back to real. Year to date. Up 286.56%, 286. Where would you rather be? What stock would you rather have? Now, let's go out and say, okay, EXP, what's going on with them? Another similar company. EXPI. What's going on with them, right? So their stock is up on the day, $12.80. Their market cap is $1.96 billion. 96 billion. Keep in mind they're a global company now. Real is only in Canada and the United States. And they are $12.80. 1.96 billion. And here's part of the problem over at EXP. Let's just touch on that quickly. Glenn Sanford has been selling and selling and selling his shares. So he just sold $554,000 worth of shares. If we go back and we scroll through the data set here, wherever it went to, maybe it just hasn't loaded yet. No, they've changed it. Okay. Glenn Sanford sells shares 13 days ago. They missed their earnings expectations. And if we could scroll down into more data, older data, you'd see that Glenn was always selling over and over and over again. He's been selling. At first, he was only selling 20,000 shares. Then all of a sudden, as he knew that they were going to miss their EXP or their earnings expectations, he's been selling 50,000 shares at a time. What does he know about things that are going on over at EXP to be selling and liquidating all of his shares? Or not all of his shares, but big percentages of his shares. Of course, when you own a massive sum of stock in one company, you're supposed to always diversify. But there's something else going on. He knows more than what the average person knows because he's running his business every single day. And that's showing up in their stock price. If we go and we click out their 1 year return, because stock price is very important, they're down 17.53%. So which would you rather have? 17.53. There it is, 17.53, right on the computer screen. And you go REAX, come back to real, and you go year to date, 287.5. That's a part of my income because every time I sell a house, I'm buying shares of stock. It's important to me. Is it going to $13 or $14 or $15 a share? It could be. Could it double again from now? Who knows? But it does. That part doesn't matter. I'm building value for my family by selling houses every month. That's what matters. And I'm getting paid 100% of it. That's what matters. You can go join another company here in town that just charges you a very small desk fee, like a $285 desk fee or whatever they charge. I don't even know. I haven't even talked to them. I don't need to talk to them. I'm with real. I don't need to go anywhere else. It's my own place. So then here, at the end of the day, that other place, you don't gain an ownership stake in the total of the company. I don't make money by what other realtors are doing over there. Over here, somebody sells a house in California, I get paid a little bit for it. It might only be half of a penny. But one of the easiest ways to get rich was a guy by the name of Don Schneider. Just follow along for just a second here while I go. This video is getting a little long, but I'll try to get this done in less than 2 minutes. So Don Schneider, Don became a billionaire. 1, 10, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million, billion. And he became a billionaire living in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Off of one simple concept. He bought semi-trucks and trailers. And he said, hey, if I can make a penny a mile net after all fees, all taxes, all everything, if I make a penny a mile, and I can have a fleet of trucks, 7,000 trucks, driving 500 miles a day, that's 3.5 million miles a day by 0.01. That's $35,000 a day of profit. Net profit. After paying all my employees, after paying all my trucks, after paying everything, if I can just make a penny a mile. Penny a mile. That's all I want to make. I can be making $35,000 a day. Wouldn't you like to make $35,000 a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year? And how long would it take you to become a billionaire doing that? So simple. You take, I can't do it with this calculator, but you take $1 billion, you divide it by 35,000. Tells you how many days. That's what he did. Okay. That's fine. Let's add more trucks. If we can find more drivers, let's find more drivers. Let's find good, high-quality drivers. Let's try to cross-train our drivers. Let's go ahead and invest in everything we possibly can because I only want to make a penny. That's all I want to make. And hey, some years he made 0.04. Woohoo, I got richer that much faster. So the concept is there. That's what we want to do. We want to be selling houses, and we want other realtors selling houses for us too, because at the end of the day, we will then end up getting to $1 billion. We just need to do the math. The math is the math. The math never changes. And we don't want to be a billionaire. We just want to make sure that when we do retire, we have somewhere around $1 million. So that if we do end up retiring and not selling any real estate anymore as realtors, that we can go on our cruise ships. Our ship has come in. As long as we can do that, then we can be like the current realtor in Kingsville, who built up her whole practice in Kingsville, and she just retired. She said, okay, I'm out. I don't need to do this anymore. I got plenty of money built aside now. And I want to just go on a cruise ship for a while. Don't know what she's doing, but she left the board. She's like, okay, I'm out here. See you later, bye. Don't need to be here anymore. That's what we all want. That's what we all aspire to. But so few of us will ever get there because very few realtors get there. There's a lot of pitfalls along the way. And getting more of your percentage sure helps because then you can invest in yourself. Investing in yourself, possibly recruiting for your team, doing different things for yourself. Sorry about the hairy finger there. It's pretty interesting. It's funny. But anyway, there you go. That's what happens. So now that I'm at 100%, does it matter what commission I work for? No, it doesn't matter at all. I'm now free to go out and say, hey, yeah, you might need a break on commission. I'd be more than happy to take your listing, to knock the ball out of the park, and I'll do it for a little bit less. I can have those conversations because I'm at 100%. I'm still getting paid 100% to help somebody. So I can have some of those conversations. I don't really do very much of that because I point out to people what the value is. I just sold a house over here in Riverside for $477. That nothing's ever sold for that kind of money over there. Nothing ever. Nothing ever. Set a new record. I just sold a house over in Fontainebleau, I like saying Fontainebleau, for $555,000. They were ecstatic, had one offer, $555,000. Sold, gone in a week. It was a beautiful house. It's what a professional realtor does. That's all. That's what it's about. It's about helping people every single day. So if you're a realtor that wants to just help people every day and own a part of your own thing, well, let's talk. However we structure it, we structure it. We can structure it anyway. If you already have a massive team, you've got 13 people underneath you, you can keep your identity as Joe's House of Real Estate. You can keep calling yourself Joe's House of Real Estate and still join Real for our back office support and still pay your employees stock options or your people stock options. They can still get stock options. There's all of this possibility. And that's why teams are coming over in droves. People are coming over in droves. They're like, wait a second, I want an ownership stake in me. That's all that a broker of record had been doing to get rich, to be honest with you, is they were just taking ownership stakes in people. Who wants to do that? Who wants to be a slave to a broker of record? Instead, break free. Be your own person. Let's talk. We can have some of these conversations, 519-995. Stop renting your practice underneath another practice. Start owning your practice. We can have some of these conversations, Brian, 519-995-6145, 519-995-6145. Let's have some conversation. Doesn't hurt. I like coffee. Thanks for following along. Bye-bye.